everyone, welcome back to my channel, Side Hustle Seattle. So if you didn't see my last video, then you probably wouldn't know that I'm at my parents' house right now, which is why the background looks a little bit different. But anyways, I wanted to talk about a Snapdocs hack to help you get more signing offers. Now, this is a hack that Shawn actually told me about. And full disclosure, I have not tried it yet. I haven't had time to try it yet. I only learned about it the other day, and of course, I'm not in the state of Washington right now. But in the event that it is all it's cracked up to be, I wanted to make sure that you had all the information that you needed. And in the event that it doesn't work, blame Shawn. Don't come at me for that. So let me back up a little bit. So if you're a brand new signing agent, or maybe you're not even a signing agent yet, maybe you're a commissioned just notary, or maybe not even a notary, you may not know what Snapdocs is. So essentially Snapdocs is just a platform that connects loan signing agents with signing services and title companies. So essentially those signing service and title companies will reach out to Snapdocs and be like, hey, I have a loan that needs to be signed in this area. It's this type of loan, it's paying this money. Alert all the signing agents in this area so we can get somebody to go and do it. And so Snapdocs will send an alert to multiple notaries in the area asking for their availability. And then ultimately that company on the back end will pick which notary they want to do it. But in the beginning, when you're newer and you don't have a lot of work that you've done through Snapdocs, it can be really hard to get chosen, right? Let's say that you've only done general notary work up to that point, or maybe you have done a bunch of loan signings, but you just haven't done them through Snapdocs. It can be really hard to even get those initial text messages to even say that you're available, let alone get the signing itself. So then with that being said, how do you get what kind of things can you use to help get more offers and to help get more text messages? So that's where the hack actually comes in, because Snapdocs has this feature that allows you to add non-Snapdocs orders to your dashboard. It's meant to be a bookkeeping tool, essentially. So a tool where you can have everything in one place, so you can keep track of, the signings that you've done, if they've paid you, et cetera, et cetera. But at least according to Shawn, is that by putting all of your other orders in there, it essentially shows the system that you have experience, moving you up the preference ranking. Now, keep in mind, that's not what this tool is intended for. Like, the tool is only intended to be a bookkeeping tool for you. They even advertise it as something that's private, meaning that whatever you put in there that's not Snapdocs related can't be seen by anybody else, other notaries, other signing service, other title agencies. But from Shawn's experience, he was saying when he first started, his first month in the Snapdocs, he wasn't getting any text messages, even though he had done a bunch of signings through Notaries. So it wasn't until he imported, I think it was like 25 of his signings into Snapdocs, that he said his phone started blowing up. And so the theory is, of course, that by having more in your dashboard, it shows that you have more experience, which then on the back end when Snapdocs is assigning orders to people, or at least texting people to see if they have availability, you come up as more preferred because it shows that you have more experience, at least internally. So with that being said, how do you add non-Snapdocs orders? Super easy. Let's go into it real quick. Okay, so there is a very convenient page on how to add non-Snapdocs orders to your dashboard. So there's even a video, so I'm just going to link this in the description for you all. But essentially, you would go ahead and just do add signing. This is a little bit outdated only because the add signing button is now like right here. But anyways, you would click add signing. It'll then pull up this little thing right here that you can input all the information that you want. Now keep in mind, the only thing you have to input is the last name. You don't have to fill out any of these other fields if you don't want to. The more that's in there, the easier for you to keep track of exactly which signing it was. But the only thing they actually require is just the last name. So if you're putting like general notary work in there, that's fine. Put the last name, put how much you paid, put the date, and then that way you can kind of keep track. And so once you go ahead and you just do save, it's gonna pop up something like this right here that allow you to close the order, add a signing status. You can create an invoice for the person that you did the signing for, just in case they haven't paid. So there is a lot of benefits of just using this, even outside of the hack. I honestly think that it's actually a pretty great tool. It's pretty nice that they have that in there for you. But yeah, it's really as simple as that. Again, I will link this in the description for you to use. Now, one thing to keep in mind is just because you get a text message from Snapdocs does not mean you are going to get picked to be the person who does the signing. So again, they text message a bunch of people, a bunch of signers, and then ultimately people say if they're available or not, and it's still up to that signing service and title company to pick the signing agent that they want. But the wider of a net you cast, the more likely you are to convert, right? So there is a benefit to getting more text messages so that way you can give your availability. Because again, it's a numbers game, right? Higher number of text messages, a lot easier that you're actually going to convert something. So if you've done loan signings, not on Snapdocs, if you've done only general notary work, go ahead and add it in there. There is no rules to it. There's no right or wrong. At the end of the day, it is a bookkeeping tool for you. And it's supposed to be a private one. So it doesn't matter what you put in there. You can put whatever you want. Again, okay, so don't feel bad if you're like putting general notary work in there. That's what I fully plan to do when I get home from my parents' house. Just because at the end of the day, if it doesn't even work, I still have a bookkeeping tool that makes it easy and convenient for me to see everything in one place. But let me know what you think. Do you think this would work? Do you think it has some potential? Do you think Shawn is full of it? No, I'm joking. Honestly, this seems like something that would work. I just feel like even though it's private to the signing services and the title companies, I can still see why on the back end it would show Snapdocs that you have more experience, which would then boost your preference. So I don't think that doesn't seem far-fetched to me at all. But anyways, let me know if you would try it, if you will try it, and let me know if you have any other Snapdocs hacks that you have found out. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.